Sheila, I appreciate you taking your time today to talk with me about your new movie Elemental, which premieres today, June 16th, 2003. I got a chance to
Wednesday.
see it. I got a chance to see it on Wednesday, and it was super cute. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did. Like, it was very heartwarming and everything like that. My son loved it. I got to ask,
Oh,
what was the casting process like for you to get this? Because I know the director and Pixar have been working on it for a while, but like, did they want you, or did you have to audition for it at all?
I was so blown away and honored and speechless that Peter Sohn, who is, as you know, the director and creator of it, he's co-writer, he contacted me. And so I have no idea how, I don't know where they saw my work, but this is a very personal story to him. You know, he is the son of Korean immigrants, and this character of Cinder that I play is loosely based on his mom. So he had said that I think that they had looked at a number of really wonderful actresses and voiceover artists, and but the quality that he was looking for in his that matched his mom's voice, he didn't find until he ran across me somehow. And so we had a Zoom meeting, and I think we went through the entire script, and I guess that was the audition process, and I found out that I had the part and just died of gratitude.
Yeah, I was looking into some of your background. I know you did some voiceover work before, but I haven't seen you done any in a while. Was it weird getting back in the booth to do a voiceover for a big movie like this?
You know, I'm always doing voiceover work for friends of mine, just as you know, as a favor. So and it wasn't weird at all. It was amazing, and it felt like just a normal like I'm helping out my friends until I saw it on what they created. And I was like, oh, I mean, from seeing the arm of Disney, the little star that goes over the castles, and then the little lamp of Pixar, my heart was so grateful to see that.
Now, when you get to do the voiceover work for this, do you ever have any of the cast in the booth with you, or is it just like who can be there on that time and they give you something to work off of at that point? Like, were you guys ever all together at one point doing anything for this?
For me personally, I was always in the booth alone. I saw some videos in which the characters Ember and Wade, Leah and Mamadou were together in the booth together. But I think everyone else comes in individually, which just speaks volumes to the incredible direction of Peter Sohn that he's able to orchestrate these voices to make it feel like they are not just speaking with each other, but connecting and have so much chemistry with each other.
Elemental it's a kids movie, but it has a lot of like, adult kind of oriented themes and cultural overtones. You definitely want kids to learn as they, grow up and get older, learning about like acceptance and people of different backgrounds. Was that a surprise to you that that's how Peter wanted to go with the movie?
And it was such a lovely surprise, you know, and me being not just the daughter of immigrants, as is Ember on this show, but I'm an immigrant myself. And just to see such a beautiful portrayal and such an important portrayal of people accepting one another and accepting each other's differences, even though, you know, here it's a funny, beautifully stunning film. Um, but definitely there's that message, as you mentioned, and it's such an important message.
Yeah, I know we were talking about Peter being the son of immigrants, and you're an immigrant as well. I mean, this it really struck me as the story of maybe not modern day America, but maybe like 100 years ago America, like coming to this country, starting a business, and kind of taking it over with your family. Was that an experience you could relate to a lot?
Absolutely. And you know, for me, we are Iranian immigrants, myself and my family, and when we came to this country, my uncle was already here from the 1950s. There were very few, I mean, there were a number of Iranians, but very few. And those Iranians that came here in the 50s, 60s, early 70s didn't flee to come here. They came here for, you know, to study, and then they either fell in love with someone and got married, or just, you know, loved living here so much. But with us, we had to run for our lives. And when we got here, this was 40 something years ago in 1979, um, there weren't a whole lot of Iranians here. So we were one of the first major wave. So we kind of had to lay the groundwork for others coming after us.
Yeah, my family's of Middle Eastern descent as well. My dad's side of the family is Lebanese and like Syrian. So like
Mm,
we have a huge like there's like everybody with my last name is basically related to me somehow. We all came over here like 100 years ago or whatever it was. So it's just it was
the
really cool.
Muslims.
Yes, the Muslims. Yes, we're everywhere.
Yeah.
In this movie, your character, Cinder, she's kind of like a matchmaker and she does kind of like psychic love readings at that point. My wife wanted to ask me if we light some incense, can you tell us if we actually belong together?
Oh, would you please? Yes, I'm sure you belong together, but my dream is to be a matchmaker. I matchmake my friends all the time, and I am so bad at it. To this day, and I've been doing this a long time, I've not had one good match that I've created. It's like I love this person so much, and I love this person so much, and you guys just love each other. Like I love you, and it doesn't work. So I get yelled at a lot,
Uh,
and yeah.
well, we've been together 12 years, so I think you're right at that point.
Yes, yes. And I'm so happy you're together. I want people to be together. I think because you know what? This is what I believe. I think, um, of course, I have so many friends who are single and they want to be single, but we become better when we're together, and it's because of those differences. That you're forced to walk a tightrope. I've been with my husband for 25 years.
So
It never gets easier. You're always walking a tightrope that you have to behave a certain way and you can't let go too much. But it makes you a better person, I feel like.
if Peter or Disney and Pixar came along again in a couple of years and wanted you to do another voice work job, would you even have to think about it, or would you just automatically say yes?
Oh my God. I would voice a toilet bowl flushing for them. Yes, please.
And I know the other big project you've been working on is Tehran over on Apple. I know you guys finished up season 2 last summer. Have you guys started
Mhm.
filming season 3 yet? And when can we expect to see that on Apple
Oh
TV?
yeah, season three is coming out and it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I remember when there were moments where I'm reading just the script of season two and my mouth fell open. In season three, season three, there's moments where not only is my mouth open, but there's tears in my eyes. It's really beautiful. It's very emotional.
I know your husband on the show, Shaun Toub. He's people might not know him by name, but he's literally in everything ever. And like once they see him, they're like, "Oh, that guy! How much fun is it to get to work with him?" Because I feel like he's a blast to get to work with.
I love Shaun Toub so much as a friend. He's just a great guy. He's a dear, dear friend. And the thing with Shaun is that one of my favorite things to do is to sit in Video Village and watch him work. He, you know, uh, acting in front of the camera is still new to me. I've been doing stage and voiceover work for many, many years, but camera acting, there are things Shaun does that you can't teach in an acting class. It just comes with years and years of experience. And there's a certain charisma and weight that he has. And so I watch him and I'm a little jealous most times. I don't know how to do that, but he's a great guy.
Thanks, Sheila. I appreciate it. That's all I've got for you today. I can't wait to see what you do
Mm,
in the future. Everybody go see Disney Pixar's Elemental, which premieres in theaters today, June 16th.
thank you so much. It was such
Thank,
a pleasure.